this is probably a little long. One red flag, getting back to my thought, was that your job coach, if they want to talk to your child on the phone, and your child is not comfortable talking to strangers on the phone unless they meet them in person, do not hesitate to tell them that, my child would not be comfortable talking to you on the phone. Why don't we set up a personal, face-to-face meeting where my child can meet you face-to-face, or, you can interact with them face-to-face. And that's my feeling on it. And, yeah. And getting into the new topic now, and also do not, accept, like, if they start trying to offer you things like independent living and stuff they're not authorized to be offering and stuff, don't, just, be polite about it and say, no, we can have, like, you can have the social worker or the group home director or whatever take care of it, and that kind of thing. So, or whoever helps you out with that kind of stuff, take care of it. And now with the new topic, understanding church services again, we need something for special needs to help us with special needs be able to understand the church services. Now, this is becoming a little bit of a problem because, like, ever since our first father, and if you don't know what a father is, it's the church that I go to, the type of religion I am, it's our version of a pastor. I'm not going to tell you right away because I'm not going to tell you right now what my religion is because it's personal. To me, it's just personal information, and I really don't feel comfortable sharing it right now. I'll save that for another topic. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that we need, like, a place where special needs can go, where the church service is explained to them in language that they can understand before they do the sermon. Now, you think of Sunday school classes for kids, but why don't you think of something similar for adults, where they can go in, and adults that don't understand, that don't have the mentality of a normal adult, can go in and they can have the church service explained to them. In a way, they can understand it. I think that would be a good idea because that would really help with some of the issues that have been going on, in church lately, where sometimes we're not able to understand, us with special needs are not able to understand what they're talking about in the church service. Now, our father that we had before he died, he was very good about explaining things in a way everybody could understand them. Everybody. And not a lot of pastors or anything like that, or whatever. From what I've noticed, not a lot of the pastors I've seen are like that. So that is a very good thing, trait to have. So, That's a very good trait to have, and I really like that. I'm really happy with that. So what I'm trying to say is that we need more people like that can explain the church services in a way, or that can talk about the sermons in a way everybody can understand them. The new father, I do kind of like him a little bit, and he's really nice. He's just awesome. But there's something a little weird, like for instance, he was talking about, he made us laugh. My favorite part was when he went up and he said hi to a lot of us, and God bless you and that kind of stuff. Well, at the end, he talked about helping his friend find a wedding dress, and that had nothing to do with the service, but it was funny. I'm not kidding. He made all of us laugh in that church. It was not. It was not funny. No, it was funny. But what I'm trying to say is that they need somebody that's going to explain things in a way that your child is going to understand them, and that kind of stuff. So, and go in the where they can just go into this room, and they can have, before the actual service, they can have this little meeting place for people with disabilities, and they could explain some of the stuff that they're talking about in the service and explain what it means and that kind of thing. And my other idea was, why not have, because I took religion class in school, and I was able to understand pretty much everything we did in religion class and what we were talking about. And so, and what the reason it ended was because there was financial issues at the church that ran it, and we lost our religion teacher. So, but that was really, I really wanted to know God a lot more, and I wanted to learn more, though. But my thought is, if we have something similar to that in church for adults with special needs, they have that for kids. Sunday school, they have Sunday school, but they don't have anything for adults. If they had something for adults that was kind of like this, it would really help, especially for adults, like they're either nonverbal or they're verbal, but they don't understand the same things or things in the same way that normal adults do, that typical adults do. Kind of like me. People kind of like me who don't understand things in the same way as typical adults. So, work for those. It would be work for people with special needs, kind of like that. So that, now communion, we all know how to do communion and that kind of stuff, but I was thinking something like before the sermon, where they would explain what they're going to be talking about that day, and it's like a little thing where you do talk about things or do things to kind of go along with the theme of what they're talking about that day. So that's just an idea that I have. I don't know how it would work in some churches. Oh my God, why does this stupid thing keep doing that? But I'm sure it would work if I only just, if people only just, thought about it and thought, hey, well, if people with special needs don't understand the service, we need a way for them to be able to understand it. And that is what I want to make it a good experience for everybody. And that is so that everybody is able to understand it equally. And so the message gets out to everybody in an equal manner, in a very fair manner. No matter if they are disabled, if they're not disabled, it would be equal. The message would be the same. So that is what's going on for today. I'll talk to you guys later.